You like the circus? You take your kids to the circus? Now, the home of the greatest show on earth is paying a record fine for allegedly mistreating elephants. Take a look at this piece of video. This is undercover video. This is from PETA back in 2009. The animal rights group and myriad organizations have accused the circus of abusing and exploiting elephants using the metal hook. It's called a bull hook. So the parent company of Ringling Bros and Barnum Bailey Circus is paying out this $270,000 fine to the USDA for such violations. The company admits absolutely no wrongdoing, but Kenneth Fell, the head of the parent company, Fell Entertainment, did give us the following quote. Here you go. Quote, "We look forward to working with the USDA in a cooperative and transparent manner that meets our shared goal of ensuring that our animals are healthy and receive the highest quality care. Animal care is always a top priority at Ringling Brothers, and we remain committed to complying with all requirements." I want to tell you also what the USDA is saying. This is a portion of their statement. You can find it on their website. Quote, "This settlement sends a direct message to the public and to those who exhibit animals that USDA will take all necessary steps to protect animals regulated under the Animal Welfare Act, the civil penalty, and other stipulations." Goes on, and the settlement agreement will promote a better understanding of the rights and responsibilities of all exhibitors in maintaining and caring for animals under their care. So now you see what's happening on paper, but I want you to take a look at this. This is a better look at the bull hook. Actor Christoph Waltz in the red coat there holding this bull hook. This is behind the scenes of the movie. Perhaps you've read the book, Water for Elephants. And the parent company of Ringling Brothers says there will be new training protocols for its animal handlers. I want to bring in Rob Atkinson. He's the head of the Elephant Sanctuary in Nashville, Tennessee. And Rob, first things first, what do you make of this fine, this $270,000?
Well, I think it's a shot across the bows to Ringling Brothers. That USDA means business. They're telling people that no matter what your purpose of keeping animals, you've got to look after them according to the law. And it seems like this was a very, very stern warning.
So I did some quick math this afternoon. If you look at this, the settlement was $270,000. You divide it by the $10,000. That's apparently the fine per violation. That's 27 violations. Am I correct? Violations of the Animal Welfare Act.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. So now that we're looking at 27, from what I've read, this initial lawsuit alleges that Ringling Brothers abused and exploited these elephants by using bull hooks. Do you know any more about what they allegedly have done?
No, I don't. But the bull hook is a traditional tool for training elephants. It's been used for 4,000 years, but it's absolutely not necessary. We don't have a bull hook on the place at the Elephant Sanctuary in Tennessee. There's no need to use any kind of negative reinforcement or pain or punishment. The only reason that tool exists is to inflict a level of pain, and sometimes that pain can be quite extreme, and there are certainly videos where that's happened.
So let's say you're a circus, and not necessarily Ringling Brothers, any circus, and you need to teach an elephant some tricks. How do you train an elephant if you don't use a bull hook?
Use positive reinforcement. This is what we do at the sanctuary. It means, quite simply, you can get an animal to, let's say, lift its foot in one of two ways. One is that you put a hook in behind the foot, and it lifts the foot to get away from the pain of the bull hook. The other is that you train it to voluntarily touch a target, and then it's rewarded. So everything the elephant does is done using positive reinforcement rather than negative reinforcement.
You know, I look at these animals, and they're beautiful animals, and you want to think that a circus it's a safe, happy place where you take your kids and the animals are treated as the stars they appear to be in these shows. But how naive, from what you know, being an expert, how naive is that?
Well, circuses, I mean, elephants are such complicated animals. They live in huge groups. They live for decades. They stay in these strict family groups. All the females are related. They recognize the calls of 200 other elephants. They travel for miles a day. They eat 160 different species of plant. They're active foraging for 15 hours a day. You just can't replicate that in a circus environment. It just can't happen. I mean, there is a major insult to the animals' welfare and psychology by keeping them chained, traveling them, using sort of abusive training techniques, exhibiting that. None of that is what elephants are supposed to be doing. Elephants are supposed to be living in groups and living a wild, natural life, just as they can do at the sanctuary.
You love these animals, yes?
They're wonderful.
Yeah, they're wonderful. Rob Atkinson of the Elephant Sanctuary out of Nashville. Rob, thank you so much.